Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and jump into the My Little Pony. Well, not My Little Pony Toy Fair, but the Toy Fair that happened in New York.
Yes.
Now, really quick, this Toy Fair actually did incorporate quite a lot, not just My Little Pony, but it actually had a ton of things. Apparently, they also announced some new Transformers that are going to be coming out. For those of you who like it, Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel Legends, Spider-Man. You know what? I was going to talk a little bit about this, but we don't have a lot of time, so screw it. Moving on.
What you
Yeah.
bastard!
Basically, if you have anything that Hasbro has, like a like for it, you're probably getting new stuff in the coming months.
Okay, and I will do my absolute best to keep an eye out for possible spoilers. Be warned, the spoiler tag will come up at any moment because of this stuff. But of course, the Toy Fair did start off with a promotion of tiny beanie babies on their own stairs. And of course, the Toy Fair also included. Oh wow, I just got the biggest hit of nostalgia all of a sudden.
What? The Pokemon or the Overwatch?
I would talk about the Nickelodeon.
Oh, they're doing the Nicktoons thing.
Oh my god. For crying out loud, they wouldn't even try to put Ren and Stimpy on air anymore. What are they? Who are they kidding?
Nope, they put it on because it's like, yeah, Adult Party Cartoon was its own thing, but original wasn't too bad.
All right. Well, let's go ahead. So they have announced some. They did have some toys initially in the opening here, so we're gonna go through a couple of quick ones. A mini tin with 50 pieces. A puzzle. Huzzah!
Yay, puzzles.
They also had a puzzle that you could draw on.
I feel like that would make things really confusing after a while.
I know, right? And also, let's not forget, since we mentioned Thai, we have the Thai plushies. The Thai plushie brushables. The Thai plushables.
Oh, I see that if you add water, they grow to multiple sizes. That is quite fascinating.
Yep. There's also
Yeah,
there's also
finish
these.
members.
These are these that I actually really want to get because I know I have seen them, but car decals of My Little Pony.
I totally want to get muffins and put it on my trunk.
I know.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah.
Muffins on my side, Twilight on the hood.
Yeah, because Cole, you would just put everything Jeppy on your car, wouldn't you?
If I'm honest, I originally wished that my car was gray, so that way.
And
Yeah.
also just they also have
I'm ready.
blinged window decal.
That's okay. So enjoy your scaly looking, kind of sparkly. You know what? The derpy is purple. Just notice that.
Kind of
Lovely.
purplish, I guess.
10
Well,
out of 10.
you think that's lovely. Here's also normal window decals.
Ooh, they've got G1. Hell yeah. Putting that all over my window.
Yep,
Put
they
it
got
all over the
Minty and Firefly in there.
Make it so
What a
that way you
surprise.
can't see anything.
Actually, the really funny thing is they also have these decals, which also include the younger Princess Luna. They also have those decals that are right there. I actually got it from my MLP holiday box, so that's something funny
Ooh,
there.
nice.
They also have just a big pack of all of all different ponies decal there. Kind of a fun one to look at.
So let me get this straight, Cirky. You spoiled tonight's stream with a previous stream when you were reviewing something? Oh, gosh, professionalism.
I don't care what you think.
This
I
comes from the
care
man that it would spoil anything if it has Debbie on it.
Oh, rubbish. That's totally preposterous. Shut up.
Outlandish. How very rude and inconsiderate and indecent and indisposable.
I would not share derpy, indecent images on street. What?
Yes, you have, and you
All
know
right.
it.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go into the big one here because this is one that was brought to our attention quite extensively here, and we're gonna have to talk about it.
Ooh,
Now
good
the big thing that they mentioned is a robotic Twilight.
Oh, God, that horror.
luck. I know what Second's getting.
I actually might get this. I might have to get this because I don't think I could resist getting something like this.
Elements of Harmony, roll out.
It's the perfect thing for those who are obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's and MLP and want to have it mashed together.
Yeah, the only thing freaky about it, personally, since I actually have a horse, is how the cloth is.
Really? I would think that the expressionless face would have been enough.
No, it blinks, so it has expressions.
Blinking is not an expression.
It is if it gets stuck half laden, like some ponies do.
Oh, it does blink a Oh, yeah, it does.
So, technically, it does have an expression.
I wouldn't classify that, but whatever floats your goat, I guess.
The only thing that's really disappointing... I'm surprised that this thing doesn't speak. I mean, that thing really should have spoke. That would have been awesome.
Well, Cole, you are talking to somebody whose basic head is a visor that doesn't blink.
Alright.
Dude, it blinks like a character from Theodore Tugboat to make the conversation go full circle.
Okay, well, now to bring the conversation to an interesting place, the chat room in our Discord actually did mention this to me early before the show. I happened to throw out they basically like, hey, you know what? We should get one of these. Somebody should get one of these, and change it up to look like me, to look like Circuit Main. My immediate response to that: let's fly to the podcast.
And Cole's response, not you, Cole, us. Let's fly to the merch store.
Yeah, that was weird.
Boss, you are with the company that you keep.
So wait, Circuit, are you saying that you are fully in support of basically replacing you with a completely automated circuit system?
Tried it.
I will just for the punnage alone. Okay, now here's another little fun toy. We got a good chunk of videos here, but videos will only do some of these toys justice.
Oh, look.
Best friends
Translucent
forever.
plastic.
Oh boy!
Excellent.
Light up hoof bumps.
Oh boy! When they hoof bump, their necks glow. That's not freaky at all. Nope.
It's like Pony just got crossed over with fucking E.T.
Except the only thing
home.
Except the only thing that glows is their necks.
All right,
which is
now
the
quick.
weirdest bit.
Now, quick. Now, this one I'm going to consider possible spoiler because I'm not entirely sure if they just did this for giggles or if this is actually a kind of a heads up on what's probably going to happen in the movie.
What, the villain winning?
No, we got a Pinkie Pie sea pony that actually swims.
Boss, they have a place
How fun is that? She would just keep.
Why
Yeah,
wouldn't they do the little swimmers thing?
Well, I don't know. I mean, considering the fact that the movie has sea ponies in it, and we literally have seen a flounder spike, I'm not taking any chances.
Fish tank sold separately.
Yes.
Yes.
Boss, you know that's been swimming toys for such a long time.
I'm just... Look, I know there's been swimming toys, sparking toys, shooting toys, flying toys, robotic toys, and all sorts of toys. I was a kid once. I'm surprised as you are. The problem is,
By the way, they have made sparking toys illegal.
The problem is that I do not know what's coming out in this movie. We have 8 months of possible spoilers coming ahead on us. I'd rather not reveal something that was an actual spoiler and then get ripped, than have people whine at me because, oh, you revealed it without showing a spoiler tag. I'm playing the cautious card.
Oh, Circuit, don't
and
you
you
know
have a
it's
spoiler
obvious.
tag.
Pinkie Pie is the next Dazzling. Hence why she's becoming a sea creature. It makes so much sense. Now she'll be able to sing and woo people. It'll be great.
Yeah, but can she
Totally.
flap her...
This is
legit.
a little bit too well timed with the Pinky Tails.
Also, can she flap her wings like this?
Action. That's fine, Princess Jada.
Stop doing the chicken dance.
Okay.
So you squeeze on its ass.
You squeeze its ass and it flaps its wings.
Interesting.
Which actually seems quite appropriate.
I know, right?
I'm liking the concept. It's bizarre. Huh. Well, at least it's better than
Okay.
the idea of that Pinkie Pie that basically you shove the battery up. I'm not gonna finish that.
Can you link a
sentence.
picture of your horse? I don't know who's. Oh, I think somebody's asking about somebody else's horse. Let's see. Are the same people who are actively watching weekly MLP news podcasts the same type of audience that are actively avoiding MLP spoilers? You know what? I don't really know. And I know we give out news, but we usually try to avoid spoiler territory, and we also try to just have fun with it. So I'm just, why do people always give me such guff when I'm just trying to play cautious here?
If you have any complaints about spoilers, make sure to email Circuit at circuit.main.aol.yahoo.exe.yes.
Hey, movement.
Okay, no, it's email all complaints to fuck.you.get the fuck out of here.
All right, well, moving on. Here is an interesting little bit of toys that they're coming out with. The reason that they're interesting is apparently they got entire scenes tattooed on the side of their body.
When cutie marks go too far.
No, they're not going
And
cutie
when
marks.
Big
They're going
Mac went to
cutie
jail.
tattoos. They're going cutie tattoos. They've been in jail for a long time, so they got tattoos of their homes to remember everything.
I
Right.
take it
I
as one
know
crazy
that there
trip
is
to
such
Las
a thing
Vegas.
as a painted horse, but this is ridiculous.
Wah, wah.
Oh, they've even got Big Mac on the action. Awesome.
Yep.
Even Big Mac is getting a tattoo. So the next fun thing from Enterplay, no less, is of course one of Enterplay's most favorite things: dog tags. And
Yay.
of course they're doing dog tags of both MLP episodes as well as the movie. Now, I'm not seeing any dog tag specifically about the movie here, so I'm not too worried about throwing up a spoiler tag for the moment. In fact, we only see the awesome little knockoff there. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And along with that, a fun little toy that they threw out there is one of those flip book animation things.
Those are actually pretty dang awesome if you can get them right.
They are pretty cool, but it is kind of funny that that's just like, oh yeah, here's a fun toy, a flip book. They've been doing this since the 1800s, and now you get to have it in the age of cell phones.
Yes, say that, but then there's that Superman versus Goku flip book video.
Let's not do that. Okay, so here's another fun one. Who wants a bamboo dinnerware set?
Sure. Why not? That
It'll
sounds
go
like
well
a
with my
great
Chinese
idea.
food.
Actually, I am quite serious. This is a dinnerware set that they have that you can get My Little Pony on that is made out of bamboo.
Not gonna lie, I totally want to get this and add it to my collection of a bunch of useless mugs.
I'm not gonna lie, I already have these. In fact, I'm surprised that they're talking about them now because I actually have gotten cups of these already, the bamboo cups no less.
Do you have the plate with the dividers?
No, I do not have the divider
Okay,
plates. I do not have that yet, but I have the little mini cups. I actually use them to drink wine shots. But they are actually pretty cool. They basically are like plastic cups, but they are made out of bamboo. I believe they are machine washable. I wouldn't dare try. I've had bad instances. But the fun thing about these is they're biodegradable, so if they end up getting cracked, broken, or whatever, you can just throw them away and they'll take care of themselves. Isn't nature fascinating? And along
on,
with
man.
that, here's a bunch of things that you should never put in the dishwasher and are not biodegradable. Actually,
Cups.
a lot. I have some of these cups. I have the Toilet Sparkle coffee mug. I have the Rainbow Dash water mug. I think I have the four set glasses over there on the right side. I'm not sure about the lunch boxes in the back. Or yeah, I think about that time I did manage to see a couple of those, but I realized I may be going too far. So I kind of stopped halfway through that, getting that shelf. But I did manage to get this clock.
It's a wonderful, a wonderful way to display your milk whenever you drink it.
The clock?
Yeah, you don't drink milks from clocks? What the hell, man? Like
Yeah.
everyone does.
You have to always know when it's time for milk.
Yeah, which every time is time for milk, therefore you pour it on the entire clock and drink it from the clock.
Okay.
It's the way the world works, Circuit. Come on, get with the times.
Actually, I think you're milking this a little much.
Nothing for the times thing, the joke times clocks. Oh, fuck. Gosh.
No, sorry. If you want to try it again, I might be able to grab it the second time. Actually, there was a joke in there. I admit I might have accidentally lowballed it a bit. So, some people might remember us talking about the cookies. That some cookies were found over at TJ Maxx. Apparently, they are part of a big snack variety thing, including 2 different types of shortbread cookies, sparkled cookies, and strawberry cream cookies. That's a lot of cookies.
A snack variety pack. What heck?
Yep. And apparently these are currently available at Toys R Us, Burlington, and Ross. And it looks like they're away from the Ivanka Trump merchandise too. Topical. Moving on. Just moving on. Okay, so yeah, snackies. Snackies. So,
Snacky s'mores.
now this isn't exactly spoiler-ish because it isn't showing anything about the movie, but it is still pretty cool. More wall decals are being created for My Little Pony, and this is actually based off the animation design that they have for the movie. If you couldn't tell by Pinky and her ears. Now, of course, along with that, here's a closer image of all of it. Let's see. Friendship adventure. Chase your dreams. Discover your... that almost looks like heresy to me. I'm sure it does. Discover your heresy.
Hang on, I gotta like full screen this shit. Hang on.
Maybe it's dreams?
Let's see. Chase your dreams.
No.
Discover your.
Now,
Oh wait. Okay, hang on. It's upside down. Excuse me for a moment. I'm gonna take the headset off. Hey, take my headphones off for a moment. Do this. Let's see. Discover your. Wow, that's.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to say what it...
that font?
Okay, I'm going to try for closer.
now, if they had one that said you can't have a nightmare if you never dream, and then had Starlight Glimmer over it, then you know what? They could just take my money. It'd be perfect.
That would be crazy.
Missed opportunity, guys. Missed opportunity.
I'm.
I don't know what it says. It's driving me crazy.
That's like some of the most messed up cursive I've ever seen.
I know. Maybe it's discover your handwriting because somebody up over there needs
To
to.
be perfectly honest, I'm looking at it. I swear it says discover your creams.
Jeez, I thought I was pretty bad with the heresy. Jeez.
It's right below Fluttershy too. And if you know anything about the community in Fluttershy, woo!
Hold on, we might have something here. Hold on. Here's another image of it, and you can actually see them on the wall. Of course, apparently there's also a giant Chase Your Dreams decal there, which is pretty cool. But maybe we can get a closer look at the Fluttershy. Oh wow, that is a hell of a closer look here. Okay, lower. Ah, crap! Now I'm seeing Discover Your Cream. Discover your cream. Okay, we're not talking about that. Okay.
I'm going to assume that it's in cursive and it's supposed to be dream again.
I don't know. It just seems lazy if it was, but why am I criticizing kids' wall decals?
Because you might buy them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I probably would.
The C kind of looks like a V. I mean the D because it's supposed to be a D and not a C, but it looks like a V, so it looks like discover your VA me.
Discover your via me.
Discover your
The,
discover that you're.
That had to be
wait,
a smudge.
Are they telling people to discover that they're Vietnamese?
Actually, somebody's saying it's a lowercase d, but if it is a really off d because it's not even in line. Yeah, it's probably Dream. It is probably Dream, and we're just having fun with it. So there's also a couple other decals that they're going to be coming out with. They have a big mural, Friendship Adventure, and also Friendship Forever. All with the main 6, and also Celestia in the corner, just for giggles.
So basically,
Hold on.
the movie poster
Blanked.
and
What do you think that says?
Discover your what?
That's what we think we know what it says, but we came up with
Discover
some.
your dreams.
Oh damn it! I was hoping so badly that you would see something weird like we were. We've had
it's
everything from
confirmed.
discover your heresy, discover your creams, discover your crime.
And now it's
Discover your
confirmed
needs.
that we're all just a bunch of idiots.
Yes, that too.
we are idiots, but we're
Idiots that are having fun. So
Don't justify it.
okay, now we're gonna throw a spoiler tag up for a moment. Yes, we are going to mark possible spoilers. I know some people may not be watching this, so care about spoilers, but if they are, I'd rather be cautious. Now, My Little Pony movie figures have started to come out, and here's the odd thing: Starlight Glimmer is actually in those figures.
there she is.
So whether that actually means that she is going to be in the movie or not, nobody really knows, but they're theorizing.
Circuit, just so you know, Creature told me to tell you, don't let your creams be dreams, and don't let your dreams be creams. You want me to let you know.
Why are you trying so hard to get me to go into horrible territory? You know, I could make such a horrible comment because of that, and I really don't want to.
Circuit. You do you.
No, that's the problem. Okay, I'm gonna move along here real fast. Now, unfortunately, the Toy Fair came with some bad news. Now apparently a couple of distributors of toys have unfortunately dropped their My Little Pony licenses. The first one being Diamond Select, who was creating My Little Pony Banks. Now you may have seen some of them. I actually got a pretty awesome Applejack one, and I'm planning on getting a Rarity one as well as a Dr. Hooves and a couple of other cool ones I've seen. Now, I was looking forward to a Trixie one that they were coming out with that you can see right here. And there was also a vinyl scratch one that looked really awesome as well. But unfortunately, it looks like before they had a chance to get released, their license had come to an expiration and they chose not to renew it.
That's a shame.
So they are no longer going to be making those. Now, the other thing is Aurora. So Aurora made some really interesting plushies way back when. We are all familiar with the Aurora plushies. We have made mention of them more than a few times. Now, unfortunately, Aurora has also decided to let their license expire for My Little Pony. So the awesome Aurora plushies mean, well, there's obviously not going to be any more plushies from the Aurora company, which actually did have some really awesome plushies here and there. I do have a few myself. It looks like they were able to get all of the plushies that they wanted to create. But unfortunately, apparently there is rumors going around that it may be due to Hasbro starting to do their own plushies, that they decided to not compete at this point. So, yeah, a little bit of a shame. And at the moment, there's also a lot of theory that this is also why 40E hasn't been releasing many plushies at all either.
Which is a shame, because 40E has been making the best one so far, really.
The best store-bought plushies, yes. Personally, I would always go for a commissioned plushie from a plushie maker, if at all possible.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, not everybody can spend hundreds.
I know. Nobody can spend a ton of money on those plushies, and I do not blame them. I do
It's
not.
coming from the man with a Monster Twy plushie.
That's why.
Some people have to eat, Circuit. Some people have to eat.
All right, all right. So, well, we'll see what comes of that, and hopefully more plushies to happen and abound and all that stuff. Now, who's ready for random merchandise again?
Hell yeah!
All right, let's start off with the.
And Tech Stallion, I think it's actually better that Hasbro's doing it themselves, because then we have the main source to blame, as opposed to, oh, that company doesn't do well.
Actually, I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about that, but we'll just see what they do with it first before I start saying whether it was a good or bad thing.
Circuit, don't leave me hanging. I want to talk about this merch.
Right, as I mentioned, random merchandise, starting off with a couple of random little art packs, because why not? And also a wall of painting Lulu that has one little tiny corner devoted to a Fluttershy and Applejack little art motif there, because why not?
Also, did you all note that they have the...
Here's a closer of that, along with an actual app that they apparently have that lets you color the images as well. Huh, go figure.
You guys do know that a lot of this is now in Toon Boom style.
I'm well aware of this. And now, for other random crap.
Yeah,
Here
well,
is My Little Pony playing cards. Of course, the funny thing is, I'm seeing that, and the only thing that I managed to notice right off the bat, Festivus. There's a Festivus board game right next to it.
Ah.
Still, for all your really classy games of poker and drinking,
Classic.
you can have nice little My Little Pony not trading cards, playing cards, so that way you can go into debt. Thanks to horses. Again, actually, really, it happens a lot. Huh.
Yeah. You don't even need to go into poker to go into debt because of horses. Let's face it.
Yeah, you just have another outlet. It's great.
Yeah. And Lunchbox. Because Lunchbox.
Protect
I
your
love them
sandwiches with the
Lunchbox.
elements of harmony.
Now, here's another random bit of merchandise. A wooden easel.
Ooh. That is random.
It's the perfect height, so that way you can draw with your shins.
Yep, I think this is, here's another image of it, just to give you a better idea that it is an easel. It is an actual wooden easel for My Little Pony.
Actually, I think Sketchy would love this.
He might. Yeah, he actually might get a kick out of that.
I'm kind of all in support of getting this for him, actually. This sounds like a great plan. I just want someone to do it and get it on video. That's the only thing.
Well, he's planning on visiting me at some point.
So
Circuit, you have a mission in life.
So wait, so I understand the wooden easel. Is it one of those where you can also write on it with chalk or anything like that? Like
I don't think
chalkboard?
so. It doesn't look like it though. I thought it was a chalkboard for a moment there too, but I don't think it is. I think it just has a black background that for the wooden easel part, which is kind of odd, but not exactly unexpected either. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, but I would say you probably can expect this thing to be in a couple of places at upcoming Brony cons. Brony conventions.
Oh, definitely. And here's another thing called Scratch Fantastique, where you scratch a black leather seal, or you basically scratch in order to reveal an image.
Ah, so what they do for the lottery, except
they make a whole art image out of it. That actually sounds really stupid. But hey, who am I to criticize? They may have made it easier somehow. And also black totes. Okay, that was stupid. Also totes. Just totes.
But is
Tote life.
But is it totes black?
No, it's just totes. Just super totes.
I
Now,
know what Suki wants
wait,
to finish
Circuit,
with,
it's
but I'm
not
not going to say it.
Circuit, it's not just totes. It's my fun totes. 2 activity books as well.
Oh.
That's right. 2 fun totes. It even includes markers in a couple of colors that you might use, and then some that you wouldn't imagine anyone using because they don't
But Harry called us. Why would anybody want totes when they could have this wonderful dress-up wooden doll? Combined with 25 magnetic clothing pieces so you can dress her up any way you want. Just like you want to.
Just like all those online Flash games.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Ah, I got so close.
Hooray! They made a dress-up Flash game for the Amish.
Actually, they made it for the local Hobby Lobby. Custom lobby. Custom hobby. Is it Hobby Lobby?
Yeah, Hobby Lobby.
Dang it, I had it right.
Yeah.
Mix and match 25 magnetic clothing place. It looks like it says places instead of pieces.
It's
The blurriness of the photo.
Huh. Well, I've got this full screen, so it's actually pretty clear to me.
well, I can kind of see why you get confused with that little holographic sticker. And also art sets. Art sets for both Twilight Sparkle and Rainbow Dash, which also contain pretty much the same thing. Art pad, crayons, pencils, pens, whatever, etc., so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. And really quick, also a bunch of jumbo art books. And the reason I'm jumping through these real fast, I already own 3 of these. I know they've been out for a number of years, so they're just rehashing some of the same stuff at this point. So, who wants to play Candyland?
Yes! A trance of dance at Candyland in My Little Pony. Holy crap!
My Little Pony, the movie
great
Candyland.
By
the
the way,
world's greatest game and My Little Pony. Oh my god!
No. Oh no, I got you beat. Oh, I am gonna have to get the. No, hold on. Now there's a story here. There's a quick story, and I have to complete this.
Okay.
Now, my work has an interesting person because he recently got hired on, and on his desk he has about 5 or 6 different Rubik's cubes, all different varieties. Yeah, like a spherical one, a 4x4, a really topsy-turvy glassy windowy one. And I think I might have something just to throw him completely off his guard. Apparently there is a Pinkie Pie Rubik's Cube. And the Rubik's Cube is her head.
It shouldn't work, but it makes so much sense.
I'm not sure how this thing exists to begin with, but I want one now. I want one so badly just to see what happens if I showed him this. I told you, this would be some of the randomest, craziest merchandise you have ever seen, and I found a pony Rubik's Cube.
I guess you could say that
Yeah, I
there's.
would buy that.
I guess you could say there's like more than one way to scramble Pinkie's mind, but anyhow.
Also, Circuit. I get the feeling to be kind of like the Dane Cook routine. So it's kind of like the guy. It's kind of like the guy. He's going to be that guy that when he snaps, he's going to come up to you, and he's going to have the gun, but he's going to look at you and just go, "Thanks for the Rubik's Cube."
Yeah, true. And also for just a random stuff, here is a clothing outfit. Of course, I gotta admire the irony of somebody who's wearing a shirt that says "Free to be me," and is literally forced to be decked out in nothing but pony.
I feel like it's a bad idea to wear trousers that say P on it, with just a giant pink P.
Here's the thing there. I don't think those are trousers.
those are leggings.
Yes, they are.
Leggings, trousers, either way, it's something that you should not have pee on. If I saw someone walking by with pee on their pants, then I'd be a little bit concerned.
Okay, how about somebody who's walking around with something that looks very close to an army jacket, but with ponies on it?
I'm more concerned about the person next to them.
Camouflage!
Who has a rainbow dash that is designed to cover their crotch. Oh no, wait, that's a purse. Never mind. Okay, everything's cool.
Actually, I was trying to figure that one out too, but I didn't want to mention it.
So now we have a jacket of camel rainbow dash.
All right,
So
and
that way you can blend in amongst the bronies.
oh, whoops! I accidentally left the spoiler tag up that whole time. I feel kind of stupid now.
Well, technically,
These are all
this is
spoiler
spoilers.
images.
Okay, well, we'll keep the spoiler up for the moment because My Little Pony movie, whoops, Yes, My Little Pony movie. Whoops. Okay. Paint by watercolors. Even in today's day and age, we still got paint by watercolor.
And
Oh!
awesome Brony. No,
Numbers.
this is not Fashion Week. We went through this last year.
We went through this last year. We're going to go through this every year. And here's another one that kind of hurts my brain just because they punned it. Behold, Play-Doh Da Vinci. Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
The Play-Doh Da Vinci line of My Little Pony products. The finest of fine arts.
And of course, quick, My Little Pony the movie. Take your game beyond Equestria by Gameloft. So apparently they're going to be expanding the game based on the movie, of course. No duh.
Kind of would have gone without saying, really.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said no duh. Then, really quick, we got nails, wrist things, little paints, stickers, etc., so on and so forth. And for those of you who really like your prints, making sure spoiler tag is up, because this is pretty much spoiler central here. The Art of My Little Pony the movie. The book.
Oh, the Ark book.
Yes. And it pretty much reveals practically everybody they revealed.
Avoided spoilers, really.
Yeah. And of course, there. Does that say Escafe?
I don't know. It's got to come up first before I can see it.
Or Escore? Esquire? Equine? No. I'll just have it up there for a moment.
Oh, that! The Escourge! You didn't see the Escourge before?
The
That's
Scourge?
obvious. Yeah, the Escourge.
No.
Yeah. You didn't know that said Escourge? It's like, it's been everywhere, Circuit. It's like, Escourge. The new Escourge bag.
All I know is it hurts my head.
For some reason, when I was looking at it first, I thought it was supposed to be Escape, but I don't know.
Well,
No,
here, maybe it'll help if we
it's
put it in
Scourge.
black. And kind of a blackish, shinyish, leatherish kind of deal.
Yeah, it's Escourge, Circuit. Everyone knows, everyone can read, it's obvious. And it makes sense, too. It's the Escourge backpack.
Everyone can read. Okay. Alright, so we're going to take off the spoiler tag for the moment here. And close all that. Because now we're going into Equestria Girls, where Hasbro finally learned their lesson. Now, here's the Equestria Girls booth, and you'll notice a shocking happy lack of one thing.
Those freaky tall dolls.
Yes. The Bratz doll knockoffs that they were making for Equestria Girls initially were nowhere to be seen, instead showing off the Equestria Girl minifigures.
Because those, I mean, and I'm not even joking here, because those actually did better, I would think.
They probably did do a lot better. They look a lot better. They're just a lot more fun to enjoy, you know?
The only Equestria Girls thing I have is the mini.
Dreams.
I think it's also because of the fact that, I mean, they did the whole other ones because obviously, when you had humans, you would think to do like more of a traditional doll thing. But with this, I mean, this actually helps set it apart from the other doll lines.
Oh my god, this is where it came from. Okay, now for a meme that has apparently been rocketing it all across the Bronyverse, so I was kind of wondering where in the hell this came from. Behold, Sunset Sushi.
Oh,
What?
that.
This is where Sunset Sushi came from.
Of course.
Yes.
It still doesn't transform into a transformer.
So,
Into an awesome
so what was?
setup.
Okay, I'll be perfectly honest. Like, I mean, sure, it can work. I mean, it's random, but why? How did they get to sushi?
I don't know either, in all honesty. I just saw that in my mind. I don't know what to make of it. Just Sunset Sushi. Sunset Sushi. I can't even say it straight. Sunset Sushi.
Suki, I know how they've done it. See the wheels?
No, okay, let's go ahead and move on. Okay. Also, Equestria Girls are apparently coming out with 3 packs of a single character. Well, actually, it's only maybe 2 packs, and one of them is, or it's actually 1 character but 3 different outfits. But it kind of looks like they have 3 of the same character in the same package. So it's...
No, they have the 3 characters of the same package, except for maybe Twilight.
No. Well, I don't know. It kind of, some of them look like paper heads for a moment there, so I don't really know.
No, it's 1 character, 3 outfits. The thing that makes it confusing is the rarity one. It has the rarity figure, the display figure, right in front of it, which makes it look like that one comes with 2, and then.
I see. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, hey, for all those youngins who like to
dress them up,
weird styles and whatever, that's something that people like to do. So hell, why not?
All right,
it makes sense.
All right, spoiler tag coming up. Guardians of Harmony has more figures coming out, and these are directly tied to the movie. First off, we have the hornless unicorn on a rocket ship.
That makes so much sense. Yes.
I'm just going to say now, she's a rocket mare.
Rocket mare, burning out her fuse out here alone.
It kind of reminds me of the Toyco Turbo Train, the world's fastest train.
All right.
I remember that ad.
Yep. And also we have other figures that have been announced as well. We have the cat that we mentioned before. Here's our Storm King. That's right. We're spoiler territory, 100% here. Actually, I gotta give it one real quick thing before we go on to the next one. The way they took this image with all the weird reflections that are going on because of all the stuff, all the lights and stuff around it, it almost looks like the plastic covering is actually him summoning up spirits and stuff all around him.
That is actually pretty badass.
It actually looks pretty badass, but I know it's just a trick of the lighting, but it's kind of funny to see. And here we got the Guardians of Harmony DJ Pony figure that is going to be coming out soon that we're all excited for. Also the Applejack one we mentioned. And here is a crazy one. A Hippogriff Guard.
It looks like the love child is happy.
It looks like the love child of Rainbow Dash and Gilda.
It kind of does, actually. It kind of does. But yes,
it makes sense, too, which is the sad thing.
Actually, the interesting thing is apparently you can shoot with it, with its own tail. The tail is actually a gun trigger.
Awesome. Also, it's got double articulated wings.
Huzzah!
Action.
Yeah, I'm sure Civil Crow will love it, or he'll probably put up a video with him just, I was the first! I was the first! Okay, no. Alright, and we are still going to keep up the spoiler tag because we have sea ponies still.
Just realized that it had...
Shooby-doo.
I just realized that the Hippogriff, it has a Scootaloo mane.
Huh. We'll leave that one alone. But yeah, here's a sea pony, and here's a giant Twilight Sparkle. Because I like Twilight Sparkle, and I can do this.
By the way, Cole, you say that? I did find a fic involving Gabby and Scootaloo.
I'm not even going to ask and just keep going. Okay. Alright, and here we got more of the tattooed ponies. It looks like DJ Pony is also getting tattooed on her side.
Well, yeah, she follows the current trends.
And also Glim Glam. Alright, and here we have Pinkie Pie fighting for her life from an octopus.
She looks so happy about it, too. And look, she's even got a little floaty rubber duck nearby that's not helping her at all in the slightest. Also, you have everything required to have a perfect little underwater tea party, which makes sense.
Why not?
Yes.
Well, here we got the Spike's head on a chair. Apparently, bad things have happened.
No, that's still Puffer Spike.
I know it's Puffer Spike.
No, that is Spike's head on a chair. He was bad. He betrayed Equestria by befriending a changeling. Therefore, he was beheaded, and his head was thrown into the ocean.
All right.
Everything makes sense here.
Okay, let's put it this way: the fact that we are coming out with a bunch of sea ponies right now of the main 6, there is no way on God's green earth they're not making them sea ponies at some point during the movie. Let's face facts.
Actually, if I recall correctly on a plot synopsis,
I know we won't talk about that. We don't talk about the Singapore plot synopsis.
Wait, real quick. Stay on this thing with the like tree and the I guess Pinky and Rarity.
Hold on, give me a sec. Got it. I'm on it.
Okay.
prison.
Look at the bottom figure. Look how fucking derp it is.
Actually, oh wow,
That
it
is
is.
beautiful.
That is
It's
a beautiful.
He's just like he's like hello.
I'm sea pony too. Hello.
I do nothing productive all day.
Okay, now we got the actual casings and stuff for the different sea pony figures. Oh wait, hold on. I think we got the derpy one here. Okay, we might get into spoiler territories here, so be prepared, guys.
Also, little sea ponies.
Yeah, so apparently Bubble Splash and Water Drop or something like that. Of course, they might not be in the movie at all, and they're just there to. Yeah, they're just there to try to sell more figures. Who knows? Okay, and let's go ahead and quickly move on here. Here are ponies with points of articulation, because they can.
Also, little sea ponies, not as creepy as the baby ponies.
Alright. And here we got, I'm gonna just call them the fashionable trio here, because they got 3 ponies in weird fashions and just kind of standing there. Then again, what else would they be doing? The cha-cha?
Well, sure.
Do the hustle.
Okay, moving on.
Oh wait, aren't those the ones where basically the bro hoofing ones that their necks glow for some reason?
I think you went past those.
Yeah.
I already went through those. That was the first videos I showed.
No. I mean the ones that you had on screen. You showed them again.
I did? Huh, maybe I
Yeah.
did. Well, let's show
Yeah.
these ones instead. We got also shining... Actually, that's not shining armor. Who the hell is that?
That's Rarity.
No.
No.
Give it a second. Well, we got anonymous Pegasus that I can't place right at the moment, and Lyra with tattoos on her side, and bonbons right next to
Oh,
her.
that's Soren.
Is that Soren?
Gotcha.
Oh, it is
Screen
Soren.
lagging to hell.
Are you sure?
Look at the flank.
It's tattooed. How do I look at that? Well, I guess you can see his face, but
Also, I'm not so sure if that's still Soren.
I'm not so sure either. I get where you're going with it.
Oh, it could be Thunder Lane. Yeah, it could be Thunder Lane.
Well,
Thunder
but
Lane
it's-
is black.
Yeah.
Thunder Lane is black.
Well, CMC said it, so
Well, there's as close as we're going to get to his face. But to be honest, I don't think we're going to be able to identify from that because hold on, I'm going to have to zoom this out a bit because Big Macintosh also has one, and here's Big Macintosh's. Now, can you honestly tell me that looking at the image of Big Macintosh and then looking at the figure of Big Macintosh, that you can tell who the hell that is? In fact, what the hell?
you don't have his yoke.
No, he's got like
Oh my
really
God, he's naked.
no his eyes.
Oh dear God, they
Yeah.
look-
Oh, they gave him like female eyes.
I know his eyes and his mane is all messed up too. It's all just like a short crop. He's got a little longer hair than that.
He has stuff in the front and stuff in the back.
You know what? We're just gonna call it Soren Light, considering the fact that we can't tell who half of these are at this moment. We're calling it Soren Light.
That's an interesting ship you've chosen there, but okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so next one. Okay, we already went through that figure already. Toy Fair. Okay, so now to go to the even more creepy, weird stuff. We got paper block ponies.
You mean basically you can print them off and, oh, I can use cubes and make them into ponies.
You wish you could print these off. No, these are actually cardboard things that you can buy that you fold them together, but they are from Paper Punk. But they have literally ponies and pony castles. And you fold and build and put them together.
Paper punk just kind of sounds like the idea, something similar to steampunk, except for it was shortly after the printing press became a thing.
Actually, you know what? I will give either the salesman or the CEO some credit because they do make for a hilarious picture.
Honestly, I would buy these just so I could have, like, Megazord battles and have them be destroyed. Not really destroyed, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the little robot dog from Doctor Who.
Mean K9?
Exactly.
Okay, now who's ready for some possible? Why do I keep forgetting that damn spoiler tag? Okay, I'm not gonna call this spoiler because I doubt that she's actually going to be in Equestria Girls. I've seen so many figures that are never there or anything like that. But apparently, Equestria Girls has a couple of new figures, and two of them you may notice. One of them is very obvious as Daring Do, and the other one looks like a very certain student to a princess.
Oh! Sunset Shimmer.
Possibly, yes. Wait,
Now
no, not
she
Sunset
knows.
Shimmer, it's Glim Glam. It's Glim Glam, you...
And interestingly, they come with a bunch of movie-related things, and for some reason that also includes one of those shoe drop-off things that you see at
Bowling alleys.
bowling alleys. I mean, I guess it makes sense to change your shoes while you go into the movie theater. I guess you could use movie theater shoes instead of your shoes, so that way when you step on something sticky, inevitably in the theater.
How would you like to stack square rubbery ponies?
Also, Cole, don't the shins normally take up the shoes, so...
No, I mean seriously. How would you like to stack square stackable ponies?
Oh, I see the stack'ems.
Yep, stack'ems. Little square rubbery ponies that you can put together. Along with that, Fashions are also still coming out with a lot more of them. Now they got fashion pony fashions. Looks like what I can see right off the top of my... I'm going to pretend that Pinkie Pie is wearing a skirt and not a diaper, because I can't quite tell. But Rainbow Dash with a sideways hat, Applejack with glasses of some sort. I think Fluttershy is wearing a headband, but I can't tell.
Does Applejack have engineer's goggles?
Yes, she
yes,
does.
actually, yeah, it just has the engineer goggle, which personally I would go all out just to get that. That alone is worth it to me. Let's see, but soft lights, characters lights, little flash. Okay, there's just a little more close-up images here, so we're moving on here. We're moving on real fast because time is not on our side.
Circuit, you forgot to mention the Ferris wheel.
No, I did not.
There's a Ferris wheel.
Did I really? What? Wait, no, I think I may have mentioned that a couple months back, actually.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
I did.
Yeah, that was a Ferris wheel.
Oh yeah, it's a squishy pop Ferris wheel. Yeah. It's a little Ferris wheel. They have the ponies that have little suction cups at the bottom in order to actually stand on it.
And a mystery table, apparently. Fun.
Squishy Pop mystery table. And finally, just a couple of figures that I didn't mention. They also are coming out with normal figures for the movie characters. Screw it. We're going to just grab the Equestria Daily page here. Starting off with the Storm King and his lackey that looks like a... Well, basically, they look like they're knockoffs from a Halo tournament.
Well, that and possible, I don't know, relation to Tyrek or an older G1 villain?
I'm not going to mention that. I'm just mentioning the fact that their insignia at the front is... There's been a lot of talk about it looking like the Halo insignia.
Oh, you mean the energy sword? Because
Yeah.
that does not look like the Halo insignia.
The energy sword, thank you. I don't play Halo. I'm sorry, I don't yet. I still got to try it at some point. Anyway, here is the brushable version of the Sia pony that's going to be in the movie. And there is these guys. All of them in the movie, all of them figures. All of this is spoilerish. You know what, at this point, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I can't keep up with any of this.
Circuit, did you notice that that Griffin one has a lightsaber for a leg?
Yes, I did.
Actually,
Okay.
it's more of a, I want to say emerald than a lightsaber.
It's a bipedal bird with a
interesting.
with a freaking crystal leg or something. That's still pretty crazy as is.
I'm going to say lightsaber. Yes. Because that makes sense.
Alright. In any case, that is it for the Toy Fair. Quite a lot coming out for the Toy Fair, and that is exciting and fun and all that jazz. Now we do have a couple of videos here. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to be able to get to them all because of time. Mainly we are actually, I'm going to have to skip out on it altogether because we just don't have enough time. It's about time for the show to unfortunately end. So if you want to check out the videos, I am going to hold on some of these and try to show them next week. But if not, be sure to check out our show notes. They are all there. There's some really great ones, including, as mentioned, the Fluttershy goes into Club Penguin and plays around with that while it's getting close to closing out. They have All-Star from Smash Mouth being sung by MLP, which is pretty funny. Pinky Polka, which is also done by... Wait, not Pinky Polka. Gabby Sauce, which is done by an amazing pony dubber, which I can't believe I forgot his name all of a sudden.
Rabies bun.
Rabies bun. I knew it started with an R. And of course, and a bunch of other fun videos, things like that. I do apologize. I'm not able to get to them. This ran longer than I expected, so no video segment for tonight. I do apologize. I really do. We are going to play a closeout video though, but for the moment, it is time to say our good nights. So everybody here, thank you so much for joining in with me, talking with me about the Toy Fair, the fairest of the fairs, from anywhere here to there. Oh, gee. And I'm just gonna throw myself under the bus now, huh? Okay, anybody want to get any final thoughts out, because I'm already doing really stupid stuff right now.
Everyone, send love to Circuit. He needs it. He sleeps, and he slaves over trying to get this all to you.
Yeah. Actually, we'll just say that I'm losing my mind.
Boss, if I can go 34 hours without sleep, you can make it through.
I know,
Circuit,
yeah.
Are you also losing your sight? If so, I can tell you you're fine.
Okay, get my shit together. I get it. All right, let's wrap up the episode for today. All right, final thoughts. I think we just got our final thought from Toa there. So let's go ahead to Coldust. Final thoughts.
Thanks for letting me shout random stuff at merch, I guess. Yes.
All right. Then final thoughts from Suki.
Well, my final thoughts. It doesn't matter if your mother is a Nazi and also your lover.
Okay then. All right. Then my final thoughts. Thank you for joining us for the episode of the Brony Show. I'm sorry that we couldn't get to a video segment, but hey, that means that we just have 2 segments if you're trying to watch the whole thing, which is pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed our retrospective here at the Toy Fair and what we were able to show off of it. Also, a reminder that next week's challenge is ponies and odd toys, like the Island of Misfit Toys, not anything else that somebody might think of. Along with that, I'd like to remind you that we are on thebronyshow.net, and at the bottom right, you can see links to our to our sites, the Facebook, the Twitter, Steam, all of them, The Brony Show. Also, I'd like to remind you that we have several different shows on this stream here itself. After the Brony Show, sometimes we are graced with the awesomeness that is CC Zero Fire and the Old Mill Galore After Party. CC, are you going to be doing that tonight? Please let me know so I can make a quick shout out on that. But we also have the pre-show that is done 1 hour before the main show by Coldust, which is also a fun time.
It is? Yes, it is. Yes, tune in. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Alright.
Yep.
And also Wednesdays, we have Winchester Wednesdays, which is a definite treat. Thursdays are handled by Silent Blast, who either does random movies, random games, or just randomness. Though apparently it's been random whether he's been able to do it or not due to system issues, but hopefully he will have that all cleared up now. Okay. So CC doesn't have anything planned, so if there is an Oatmeal Gore after party after this stream here, I'm sure he'll make an announcement. Otherwise, I guess if he does, he does. If he doesn't, then he will not be doing it for tonight. Yeah. Friday we have our RPG sessions of Roan done live for your entertainment. Of course, this is a Roan book RPG. And as the other book RPGs come out, we'll probably be delving into those a little bit too, including the My Little Pony book RPG, Heaven Help Us All. You know which one I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alright, and Saturday we have Saturday Morning Cartoons. Be sure to check it out. We have a good plethora of old cartoons from the 80s and 90s, as well as some of the newer ones, and My Little Pony as well. And also, Saturday evening, we have the Gaming Meltdown with Creature. Also a very great, fun, and exotic time. Because he plays some really crappy games. Or really good games. It kind of goes random here or there. And also, Sunday, we have Let's Play with yours truly, Circuit Main. So I think that pretty much covers everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get our chatters out here and then close up for the evening. First off, I'd like to thank CC Zero Fire and Crazy Matt Captain for keeping an eye on the chat room. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my throat here. And then I'd like to thank Army Dude Elite, Awesome Brony, Blue Clover, Coldust, Sarcasm, Dimension, DM12, EvaFan, Fantastic Bread, John the Brony Nerd, Creature, LSCam14, Microchip 1, Opel, Riptide 9998, Sand4, Sonic 5421, Techman, Textalion, Tokoi, Trains 219, Suki Covering Ears, la 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 la. Vaguely Creepy, yay Archivers, and yay Forums. Now I am rapidly losing what cognitive function I continue to have, though I'm surprised I was able to say cognitive correctly. Go figure. So we're going to go ahead and play our closing, well, the video I had for closing, Cult of Ponyality. Of course, a PMV of Cult of Personality, good old classic music there. And otherwise, if there is an Oatmeal Galore after party, be sure to keep an eye out on announcements on our social networks, especially Steam. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. And good night, everybody.
Get the fuck out.
Bronies, another disturbing trend.
Yes.
These are grown men who stay home from work and have now started filing for disability.
I don't know. I'm afraid of screwing up on things as well. Oh well.